All right, so we just got a brand new 2018 Ford Explorer on the lot right now, and I gotta say, this thing is awesome. You could pretty much fit an entire hockey team back here. Everybody comfy back here? Well, you can't quite fit a whole hockey team, but at least the first line. But anyway, I actually gotta go and work, so I might have to get you guys to get out now, so sorry. I know we're all comfy, but I gotta go. So I heard a pretty cool quote this morning, and it really stuck with me. It was something like, the easier it is for you to drive, the safer the roads are gonna be. And it was actually pretty funny because I was just researching Ford's Safe and Smart package that you can get on most of these Explorers. And it comes with 6 really cool things that just make it way easier for you to drive. Things like Bliss, which is your blind spot information system. There's auto lane keeping, your auto wipers, your auto high beams, also your collision warning with brake support, and your adaptive cruise control. So you still obviously have to be aware of your surroundings when you're driving, but it just makes it a whole lot easier to get from point A to point B. So not only are you going to be able to fit up to 7 people in this thing and get them to where they got to go safely, you are going to look badass doing it. Like, look at this thing. This is something that Drake would roll up to a sold-out show in, or something you drive the Prime Minister to if he needed an escort or something. And they call this thing an Explorer for a reason. It gets you to where you got to go, even if where you got to go is on the middle of a gravel hill in the middle of nowhere. Now, what they did is that they put in something called the terrain management system. And what that does is that it controls the engine, the transmission, and the brakes to you just had. First, there's the normal mode on the knob, which is just for normal everyday driving. Then there's what I like to call the mud rut mode that keeps the traction going so you don't lose momentum when you're driving and get stuck. There's also the sand mode, which is for softer gravel, sand, all that kind of stuff. There's also snow, which increases your traction so you're not slipping and sliding everywhere. But you're not going to be going to your sold-out hip-hop concerts or transporting a world leader across the country. No, you're going to be using it for more practical purposes, like driving your kid to hockey. And you're going to need some extra room to get all that hockey equipment in there. So let's go check out the storage options on this thing. Now, the thing I really like about the Explorers is that it gives me a lot of different options when it comes to storage, and it is not complicated to figure out. I mean, for me to throw down all 4 of these back seats here, it would take me probably 30 seconds by myself. I'll have a larger flatbed to throw larger things like big boxes or 2x4s, things of that nature. And then lastly, there's only so many games of I Spy or Got It that you can play without them getting bored. That's why they've equipped Ford Sync Connect into some of these Explorers so that it can turn it into a Wi-Fi hotspot for up to 10 devices from around 50 feet away from the vehicle. So you can stream the Bombers game or catch up on some Angry Birds knowing you're not going to kill your dad.